Hey boys, welcome back to round 7 of our Canberra Raiders 2019 career, taking on the New Zealand Warriors in this encounter. Still Whiten is going for 2 games. Whitehead is back next week, so we're going to get some cavalry back as we look at the Warriors lineup. Tane Milne getting a chance finally at the Warriors. Dude, this one a little bit off topic here, but I have no idea how Tane Milne didn't play any games for the Warriors in real life. Obviously, he's had off-field issues at a couple of clubs now. But the year he made his sort of debut season at the Dragons, he was extremely impressive. And every time I've seen him a couple of times playing for Fiji in the back row, and he's an absolute beast still. I'm just as an absolute shocker off the kickoff, we were very lucky not to get pinged for a knock on, and then it just turned into an absolute rabble. So the Warriors are going to get a great chance early on with that little muck up. But yeah, he's an absolute beast, dude. I have no idea. The Warriors are not a team. They're not a good... Oh my goodness, what has happened here? The grabber, I read it... Oh man, it is frustrating, dude. I read this like an absolute book with Nickel Clockstad, but then bloody Hodgson, he knees it straight into the lap of RTS running through. So, what can you do, dude? What was he doing? But a nice little battle here should be with Roger and Chansey at the back. Couple of New Zealand boys going at it, couple of superstars. So should be a good contest. As looks like we're gonna get a little benefit of the doubt there with a knock on from the Warriors. Usually they don't go our favour, so we're happy to get one back. As again we try this little switch of play off the scrum. This time it didn't work too well, so we it's always about changing and adapting and trying new things off the scrum plays. And that's what I was talking about. You can score tries off scrums not easily, but you can do it. As a couple of, I don't know what happened there, little bobbles everywhere. But it can happen. It's can't get my thoughts out because everything is just happening, bang, bang, bang. It's beautiful work here, and it's not deja vu, but it's just funny how things work. They got a try with RTS off a grubber that bounced off Hodgson's knee, and then we get a nice little try with Nickel Clockstad bouncing off the upright off a grubber. So just funny how things work. Just didn't realize it playing, but yeah, a little reverse there. But yeah, the scrums, you can score tries for sure, but it's definitely it doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes they read the plays pretty well. As unfortunately right there, who was that? Carter, I think, scored the try. They had us so outnumbered, and I made a pretty good read in defense with Rapana, I think it was, and I thought I made the stop, but the big fella, the big Warriors backline player was just a little bit strong there, able to barge his way over. So a back and forth start to this game. Not much flow to it at the minute. It's very end to end. So gotta look to straighten it up, and that was a nice little play, dude. A lot of passing, and then Hudson Young gets absolutely belted for his troubles running a tough line back on the inside. That's what you get sometimes. But yeah, a good half of footy. I mean, it went quickly. There was a lot of stuff happening. Couple of nice tries, and we're not playing too bad. The first try was pretty fortuitous. The second try was a bit of soft defense. So we need to come out and try to fire up in this second half. Hopefully we can do so as we look to spread it wide here. Nice little ball there. Beautiful pass there to Rapana now. Puts in the chip and chase. I was worried I was going to go out of play, and then who is this? Nickel Clockstad just drives Pulu over the sideline. That's a huge play, massive play. Great shot in defense by Chansey, and we're gonna get the ball off a scrum feed here. So great turn of events there, and then Nickel Clockstad just turning him inside out. Gets the offload to Sam Williams. Offload again to Bateman. He gets tackled in defense. Nice little interchange of passing. Not afraid. The offloads can definitely be guilty of throwing too many, but you know, you got to tempt it. You got to tempt it. You can come up with some nice tries. And if I've always found, like, in this game, if you throw the offload very early, it doesn't usually go forward. The only time you get into trouble is if you throw the offload late in the tackle animation. So if you've waited like a second or two to throw an offload, just don't throw it. That's sort of my tip for offloads. You got to throw them early or don't throw them at all, because the way it works in this game, it just, I don't know. As right there, I don't know, a little bit of cheesy play. It's not my fault. Jordan Rapinoe was going to go the length of the field here, but we had like 3 or 4 players going off the interchange, and they just ran in front. A lot of distraction. I mean, that's definitely a shepherd. They just ran in front of Rapinoe. They were going all over the shop. So we'll take the advantage there for sure. And one thing I do want to say, I do have Rapinoe and Nick Kotrick on the opposite sides of the field to real life, and I do end up changing them. It's probably not for a few weeks still, but don't worry. I know some people are very vigilant about stuff like that. I always just forget to change it, honestly. Like I play a game, I'm like, oh, at the end of the game I'll switch it, and then end of the game happens, I just start a new game, and then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot, do it next game. Repeat the cycle. So yeah, it'll happen, don't worry. I know people get a little ordinary. What's the word? Ordinary? Is that the word? Something like that. But yeah, we'll change it. Don't sweat it, lads. As right here, a huge play. The Warriors are going to get a penalty and a couple of tackles here to potentially snatch a victory. And after last game, it would be a bit of a kick in the guts. So we got a defense trolley. Oh no, who is that? Oh no, I think it was the big fella again, Corey Horsburgh. He had a couple of shockers last game, and he's come up with an absolutely abysmal effort on his try line, just letting, who was it, Pulu? I think it was Pulu, run straight through. He's been elevated to the starting position with Elliot Whitehead getting suspended and a couple of switches in the team happening, but yeah, I mean a couple of big errors from the big man. You know, right on the death, dude. That's an absolute coach killer. It's killing me. So we're gonna have to look at the structure for next week. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.